I will always take the opportunity to talk about a Quentin Tarantino film. Of all the directors out there, there are numerous ones that stand out amongst the rest. There are some that are skilled in storytelling. There are some that are skilled in aesthetic or in atmosphere. But then there are those that are masterful of character and dialogue. And Tarantino is the go-to for directors that are skilled in this area. If you were going to look at an Indiana Jones film, no one's really going to remember a background character from that film, but numerous people are going to be able to tell you the names and motivations of characters that only have brief moments in films like Inglourious Basterds, Django Unchained, um, Jackie Brown, and all of Tarantino's films. He has a way of making each character in this film stand out. I always like to compare his characters to other films where they are just filling the space in other films, but in Tarantino's case, each one feels important. They feel like if the most minor character were missing, it would leave a tremendous gap in the overall portrait that this film is trying to convey. But the thing that I love most about Tarantino films is that each film is in their own way a love letter to cinema itself. Each film is a genre film, and it's not just a genre film, it's a genre film that's about the genre. And all this seems to come to a head in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a film that's about filmmaking in general. It's about the world of Hollywood. But more specifically, it's about a long forgotten era of Hollywood, which is the last years of the golden age of Hollywood. The film follows three story arcs throughout its overall length. The first one follows Rick Dalton, who is an actor whose career is slowly unwinding. He was big in the 50s in cowboy films, but in the last few years he has been working solely as a bad guy in cowboy TV shows. He's given an opportunity to work in spaghetti westerns over in Italy, but he's struggling with this concept because he believes that spaghetti westerns are a less evolved form of of his craft, and he doesn't want to be put in that spot. So we follow him throughout the day as he struggles with this decision. The next plot follows Dalton's stunt double, Rick Booth, as he just drives around Hollywood for the day and ends up having a run in with the Manson family. And the last one is a very minor plot about Sharon Tate, and we get to see her life during this day as she's coming to terms with her own fame. What really makes this film stand out is how it captures the dreamlike aspect of this world that it's crafted. This age in Hollywood seems like a fever dream. Like the fact that so many people of fame, notoriety, and reverence existed during this time is unbelievable. And all these characters, all these performances, they only really come to life because of the actors that are portraying them. You know, I don't know if this is necessarily DiCaprio's best overall performance as an actor, but there are definitely scenes in this film that are some of the finest acting he's ever done. There's certain scenes involving him doing scenes that are within a movie, and they're stunning to watch. They truly are. But like I had said before, the true gold of this film is the characters and the dialogue. Some of this dialogue is so engaging and enthralling. Like you don't realize that it's a lot of it are these long static shots of these characters just talking and talking. You really get invested in what these people are saying, and it's some of the best conversations I've ever heard in film. Overall, I loved Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think it's one of the best films of the year. I liked it, and I think you will too.